All right, Mike McGrody here from mikesbackyardnursery.com. Today I want to do a real short video on the basics of potting up a plant because, you know, as simple as it sounds, it's easy to do it wrong, and if you've never done it before, there are a few things that you probably, you know, are going to want to be aware of. So let's start. These are liners that we stuck these in last summer, right? The bed working on that?
I think so.
So we stuck these in, we stuck these in June of 2016, so it's April 1st, 2017. So that's pretty much, so you can see what we stuck was a cutting about that long right there. This was new growth, which is kind of a good thing and a bad thing. It's all right, but it's not the kind of growth that we really want. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to gather up these roots in a ponytail. You'll see how much I got in my hand. So I've got roots from here to here. So then right below my thumb, I'm going to whack those off. Now we've got a real pretty root ball. Same thing here. Actually though, I'm going to take that top off because there's all kinds of buds here. So I want this plant to fill out down low. I don't want this great big TV antenna thing up there making branches way out there. So same thing, let's take the top off first. Leaves me with that. This branch looks like it's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. So these have buds on them. Same thing. You're gonna get a ponytail of plants, pretty much a handful, and then a little bit. Be careful, don't cut your finger or your thumb. So give yourself plenty of room there, and don't be in a hurry. And then we'll do one more. Same thing. This one has got kind of like 2 liters, so we're just gonna liters, not 2 liter as in a 2 liter bottle. Somebody may ask that. And right here. Okay, now to pot these things off, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this container with soil. So I got the soil almost to the top of this container. Then I'm going to take this plant, I'm going to set it in there like that, spread the roots out best I can. I'm kind of a maniac potter, so I'm not going to spend any more time spreading those roots out than that. And then I'm going to pack it, and I'm going to fill it almost completely to the top. And then what we do, we set them aside. Let me grab a couple more pots, Kathy, because I'm ill-prepared. Ill-prepared to make a movie. Same thing. All right, I put too much in, so I'm just going to take a handful out. Now I'm going to make a little hole because I don't have as much room as I wanted. So I'm going to push that down because I only want, and I'll show you on the next plant before I put it in there. Pack it down nice and tight, that way it doesn't settle, because if you don't pack it, that'll settle. Next thing you know, you only have that much soil in your container. Now, I only want this is the root crown right here. So I only want no more than an inch of soil over that, because that top layer will dry out. But if you have a plant with a real long stem and you put it in there too deep, you're going to kill it. You're suffocating the plant. So right here's the root crown, so you want to cover that with about an inch to 3/4 of an inch of soil. All right, a little too much, so I'm going to make a little hole in there, stick my plant in there like that. So what I do is I overfill a container, pack it down, spread it around a little bit. So then what we do is we'll pot a whole bunch of these, maybe 10, 15, line them up on the bench, and then we put one tablespoon of a slow release fertilizer in there. The only one that you're going to probably find locally in a big box store is Osmocote Triple 14. That's Osmocote Triple 14. It's a slow release that takes 3 to 4 months to release. If you buy Triple 14 garden fertilizer, you'll kill this overnight. You cannot use regular garden fertilizer on potted containers. You have to use Osmocote Triple 14 or another acceptable slow release that's available to people in the industry. So we put a tablespoon of fertilizer, and then we shake a little bit of pre-emergent weed control on there to help control weeds, which works really, really well. The retail product is called Preen. We use Snapshot. If you can find that, that's a bit, you know, that's what we use. It's a commercial product. So, all right, the basics of potting up small plants.